Using a volumetric pipette. For pipetting with a glass volumetric pipette, you need the following materials: a glass volumetric pipette, a waste container, paper, a pipette balloon, volumetric flask, the solution to be pipetted in a beaker, a stirring rod, clean and dry stop, Pasteur pipette, and a bottle with demi-water. Before use, the glass volumetric pipette should be rinsed 3 times with tap water and then again 3 times with demi-water. On the balloon, the letter A is pressed and the balloon is squeezed. The balloon is now ready for use. The balloon is now placed on the pipette. Make sure that the pipette is not pushed too far into the balloon. The pipette can be placed in the solution. The solution is drawn up into the pipette when the letter S is pressed. Draw the solution into the pipette until half the wide area of the pipette is filled. Remove the balloon from the pipette and quickly place your index finger in its place. Tilt the pipette horizontally and let the fluid run through the entire pipette. Let the solution drain from the pipette into a waste container. Repeat this 2 more times. After the last rinse, the pipette should not have any droplets inside. The liquid is drawn up a few centimeters above the calibration mark. The outside of the pipette is wiped with a piece of paper in one fluid movement. Hold the tip of the pipette against the side of the beaker. Hold the beaker at an angle of 45 degrees. The pipette is emptied by pressing E until the meniscus reaches the calibration line. The neck of the flask is held at an angle of 45 degrees against the pipette and the letter E on the balloon is pressed to transfer the solution into the flask. Once the liquid reaches the narrow portion, reach down by the pipette. Count 21, 22, 23. After 23, the pipette may be removed from the flask. The neck of the flask is rinsed with demi-water to approximately 1 centimeter below the calibration line. Make sure the tip of the demi-water bottle does not touch the neck. A small piece of tissue is placed around the clean and dry stirring rod to dry the neck of the flask. The neck is dried only above the line. Using a Pasteur pipette, the solution is filled until the meniscus is brought to the line. A clean and dry stop is placed in the volumetric flask. Finally, the solution is homogenized by inverting the solution 10 times. The solution is now ready for use. Sometimes there are air bubbles in the solution after homogenization. This is not a problem if the solution is homogeneous.